So when you're working with Etta, there's a menu of things that you can do to really help her with her literacy development. Here's the menu. Phonological work, letters, words, reading, writing, game. So phonological awareness is really playing with the sounds. There's 3 levels of that work: syllables, onset, rhyme, blend, and segment. So for example, if I'm doing syllables, I can play with names like this. Etta, I want you to guess my word. Ka-ma-ri-a. And she might say Camaria, and you're like, yes! All right, here's another word. This one has 3 parts. Banana. And if she can't do it, you can do it again. Banana. And she should say banana. Onset rhyme is 2-part work. All right, Etta, I want you to guess my word. Here it is. Ag. What's that word? And let me do it again. Ag. Tag. Here's another one. M-ap. Map. Here's another one. R-ag. Rag. You do it. Here we go. R-ag. Guess my word, Etta. Rag. So that's onset and rhyme, and we're pretty much working with ag, ap, at, an, ack, like b-ack, back, or s-ack, sack. And then the 3rd level is the hardest part. She is really having a trouble doing this, but the 3rd part is playing with the 3 sounds of simple words like this. M-a-p, m-a-p, map. So that's breaking a word into 3 parts. So those are the 3 levels of phonological work, and you should do like 2 or 3 minutes of this every time you're working with Etta. Working with letters. So working with letters, you can use the magnetic letter tray. You can use the handwriting chalkboard, and you can use her notebook or the handwriting book. Now, working with letters really is about practicing the letters. So for example, if you're practicing the letter B, you might work with Etta and say, Etta, I want you to trace over this B. Down, 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 back, up, 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 belly. B. Okay, now you trace over it, Etta, and say the words. Down, 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 back, up, 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 up. B. Belly. All right. If you're working with the F, it really helps to exaggerate the motions of the letters because Etta needs a lot of work with the fine motor. Hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it. Down, 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 down. Lift. Cross. Etta, now you trace it. Hook it, 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 hook it. Down, 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 down. Cross. So that's practicing the letters. She needs a lot of work making the shapes of the letters because it's hard for her body to do that. And she needs to practice doing that with her body. Words. Words, again, you can use the magnetic letters, or you could do words like this. You could be like, okay, Etta, I'm going to put some letters and some rhymes up there. This is ag, and just doing a couple. This is at. This is ag. This is at. This is This is f. All right, Etta, let's make some words. And then she could go at fat, and she could go ag bag, and she could go at rat, ag tag. So working with words is about reading words that have an onset, the beginning part, and a rhyme, the ending part. The other thing is she can work with sight words like the, and she can practice writing them in her notebook or spelling them with magnetic letters. C is, can, you, like, my, me. And she should practice reading and spelling and writing those words. These are the sight words, and these are words that require phonics. Emergent books. Emergent books are the books that she has in her book pouch. Reading 1 or 2 while touching under the words, or 3 or 4 books is really important. Or writing something and reading it. So for example, Johanna's been working with her on writing about the worms every day. And 1 sentence is good enough. And if she says out loud 1 sentence, you can take turns writing it with her. She can write parts of it, you can write parts of it. So you can share the pen or the crayon so that you're both working at writing the sentence that she's saying. After she writes it, she should touch and read it. And then the last thing that is on the menu of how to support Edda is a game. One fun game to do is this game. And this game, you have a spinner and you each get a board, and then you say, who can get to the bottom first? Or you have her play her bear. And so it's Edda versus Max. Who can get to the bottom first? And then you spin the spinner. Edda gets ag, so she has to write ag. And then read the word, but ag, bag. And then Max goes. Max gets ag as well. So Max has to write ag. And Max reads bag. Edda gets ag. She has to write ag and read it. Tag. Max spins. Max gets ag. Max wants to switch it up. Max wants to write ag next to the W, and Max says wag. So you don't have to go in order. You can switch it up. You just have to write the part in the correct column. All right, Edda's turn. Edda rolls, spins, and she gets at. She writes at and she reads it. Cat. Max rolls, spins, excuse me. Max gets ag. Max wants to put ag there. Max reads it. Rag. Edda spins. Edda spins at. She writes at there and she reads it. At. Hat. So this game is a fun game to practice reading the onset, which is the beginning part of a word, and the rhyme, which is the end part of a word. And it's in a dry erase sheet so that after you play, you can erase the sheet. So there's a menu of activities to work on with Edda to support her literacy development when it's reading time. Phonological awareness work, which is playing with sounds. Janet. Letters work, which is practicing how to write the letters because Edda needs a lot of work forming the letters with her body. Words, which is the sight words, the, is, see, can, and, me, my, you, as well as words that incorporate onset and rhyme, like ag or at. There's the emergent books, which are the books in her book pouch, where she touches under the words while reading. Or she can write something on a sentence strip or on a big piece of paper. And then after she writes it with you, sharing the pen, she reads it back, touching under the words. And then a game. A game being like the game with the spinner, Or another game is a game with a board where you roll a dice and you move a little game piece and you take turns reading whenever you land on a word. So that is some good work that Etta can do when it's reading time. All right.